Happy New Year. Welcome to wherever you're watching this from around the world, especially those from our new regions, the Nordic region in particular. Welcome to all those in Denmark, in Sweden, in Norway and in Finland. I'd like to welcome everybody from Turkey as well. The books have done incredibly well in Turkey. You know, we're talking #2 and #3 on the bestsellers list in the health section in Turkey. So hello to all you Turkish people out there. So wherever you are in the world, welcome and Happy New Year to you. Now look, when it comes to this time of year, you know, you hear all the time in the media, there are debates on everything from the Jeremy Vine show to Radio 5 Live, it's on the news. There are detoxing everywhere. You've got doctors, you've got people jumping on their high horse saying the body detoxifies itself, juicing cannot possibly detoxify you, and so on and so forth. In fact, you can go nuts. There are so many new programs, so many new diets that are rearing their heads at this time of year. You can think yourself slim, you can juice yourself slim, you can dish yourself. You don't know which way to turn that often. And you know, what it comes down to as far as I'm concerned at this time of year is a little bit of common sense. You know, the whole ethos around what I do is not to knuckle down and get to it and go, right, it's January. Let's take a deep breath, let's hang on in there for as long as we can, use tremendous amounts of willpower, discipline and control not to have certain things in order to get a slim body. If you've read any of my books at all and heeded the information, the key principle behind even the #1 book, you know, from going back years ago, Slim for Life, if you will, or the subheading, Freedom from the Food Trap. The essence is to be free. Many of you, I sincerely hope, did not overindulge too much at Christmas. You were free around food. Sure, you had a little bit more than you would normally have, and you're just cleaning up a little bit in January. You're not so much going, I'm on something. Now, for other people, they like to start doing something. They like a program of some kind. And for some people, this little baby works really well. Most people, thank God, have read the book, and that's why it's important, understood the psychology. And there is a massive difference between going on a diet and changing your diet. Luckily for most people, this book was a catalyst to change their diet, and then every now and then they'll just have a cleanup. So listen, I just want to say Happy New Year, and I sincerely hope that this year brings you plenty of juice on a consistent and a daily basis, because this is where your health insurance is. And I want you to fully understand that when you are juicing every day, that you're not on something. This should become part of your daily life. So when you're juicing, please, 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 don't think I'm only juicing to drop a few pounds, because if you are, you've missed the point. You see, I don't need to drop a few pounds. I don't need to particularly, I mean, I'm healthy, I feel good. So I'm not jumping in reaction from feeling lousy or feeling overweight. I'm doing this every day because this is the best preventative there is on the planet. So some of you will be on this now as you're even watching this, and you'll be going through this process. I just hope and sincerely hope that this is just a catalyst to getting well, not just for today or just dropping weight, but forever. And I'm all for spreading the juicy word. I mean, thank God, you know, most of you watching here have either passed on the book or recommended juicing, or no matter what juicer someone gets, it doesn't matter. I just want to get, my whole ethos is to juice the world where possible. I'll be seeing some of you at the retreats this year personally, where we get to do a bit of rebounding, some yoga, live on juice, and pretty much have a blast. You know, this is a 90-year holiday. That's all this life is, you know. The first 5 years we're dribbling, the last 5 we're dribbling, you know. The whole point of this is just to suck the juice out of life. This is just fuel. It's not to be obsessed, not to become juiceorexic, but you know what? I'm enjoying my life, and by the way, this is part of my fuel. I replace 1 or 2 meals a day with some of this, and then in the evening, you know, just have a balanced meal. It's a no-brainer. It's not difficult, providing you're not in diet mentality. And one other project that is really close to my heart this year, and if you're watching and can help on this at all, please let me know. 2 things frustrating me: hospitals and schools. And in terms of nutrition, Jamie Oliver did his level best to try and get some good nutrition into schools. And of course, raw food is where the nutrients lie. We're the only creatures in the world that cook our food. Nothing wrong with cooked food, our body can deal with it, but we need a section of raw food in our diet on a consistent daily basis, none more so than when we're building at school. And my challenge is to get as many juice bars, even non-profit making juice bars, whatever it is, into schools, freshly extracted juice bars, not this high sugared or coated yogurts that you get in juice bars. I'm talking real, genuine juice bar territory. If you've got any contacts, can get into schools at all, or you're a school and you want to put a test juice bar into your school, give us a shout. We want to get genuine nutrition. But listen, Happy New Year, and really genuinely supreme, 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 not just good, but supreme juicy health to you and yours. Cheers.